what's going on? Welcome back to Agents of Marvel. Merry Christmas, guys, and happy holidays. We got a lot of stuff to cover for you, particularly last night's S.H.I.E.L.D. episode was freaking bananas. It was amazing. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into some Spider-Man news, some Guardians news, and as usual, we're coming to you live from the Stream.TV studios in Hollywood, California. Let's throw it to who we have here in the studio today. First of all, Madison Brunoehler.
What up, guys? It's Madison Brunoehler, also known as Maddie to the Max, and we are here in a new location, so that might be why you are like, what's happening? So that's the thing, and it's also Christmas. Yay!
Hey! It's gonna be funky. And we got Tatiana Hullender as usual.
Yes, as usual, I am here, coming from the Marvel Report, to talk more Marvel with you tonight. And let's get started with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right off the bat, right?
S.H.I.E.L.D. recap, guys. Let's get into it. All right, guys. Last night's episode, I came home late. I saw it at 2 in the morning. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Like, yeah, I had to watch it late too.
I was like, what?
And then I had to rewatch it because I was like, what did I just see? Yes.
Exactly. So first things first. Mace finds out about Ada.
Yes.
What?
That was so much fun.
That was amazing. That was beautiful. I was like, his face just like.
He's like, wait, what?
I was attracted to her.
He took it in stride.
Yeah. He took it pretty well, but he was like, does this count as being attracted to my computer?
Right.
Okay.
That was so funny.
He didn't know how to compute it.
Yeah, really.
Exactly.
It was great.
What a great pun. I know you did that on
Tatiana
purpose.
Hullender, you started too early. Okay? We got to get into the flow of the show.
No, but I did. I really loved that they told him to, and it wasn't something he had to find out later on in a big dramatic moment.
Yeah.
Because as much as, you know, he's obviously, like, we don't know whose side he's really on, or like they said, he's on his own side.
Yeah.
Right.
It is important for the team to be as cohesive as possible.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I'd rather it not be on them.
Right.
When there's a breakdown.
Yeah, I love that everyone was like one by one individually finding out that Ada's an android. It was like, okay, first Fitz finds out, then Simmons finds out, then Coulson finds out, then May
then
May
Mace
finds
is
out.
the last one.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now we've got everybody.
And they really, like, they made you think it wasn't going to be that big a deal because of the way that everyone found out. It was like so much fun and like comedic. So you're like, oh, it's all gonna be fine.
Yeah,
right.
no.
Which we're gonna get into the tail end of it because I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, we have a lot of things to say about that.
So Morrow's powers, guys. I don't know what happened here, but when I came in the introduction scene, he was making diamonds out of that dude's body.
Yes.
Like what the look at that. Look at that. Freaky. I'm like, wait. So this dude, he's just basically making diamonds out of nowhere out of this guy's organs.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't think it was out of his organs. It was like he would put diamonds in his organs, which would screw a lot of
But like,
things
how does his power work to do that?
That's what I was like.
I don't know.
What?
Is it like an alchemy thing where he's like turning his blood into diamonds, or is it like a telekinesis?
I thought it was blood because there was a lot of
I thought it was
red.
just like appearing in that space because you know, like in the last episode when he was fighting the guards and stuff, he had one of those things shoot out of their neck.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, I thought he just had something appear in that space where something was, which would screw things up.
Yeah.
Like something, you can't have two objects being in the same space at the same time.
Right.
Kind of thing.
But where do they come from? You know, because you don't see it.
That's what I think that comes from the other dimension that
Oh,
they were
okay,
in.
that makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense.
that's where all this stuff was coming from, and it was. And the other dimension was like, no.
Yeah, Coulson said
Which then it's interesting that he didn't fully comprehend that that's where Coulson and Co. went.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like he doesn't know where he's grabbing this stuff from.
Right.
Right.
And Coulson was trying to explain that to him later in the episode,
Yeah.
basically saying, hey, you're stealing from another dimension.
Yeah. Dimension wants its stuff back.
Yeah. Like, we learned in Doctor Strange, don't mess with other dimensions.
Really?
Like,
That's what
come
Coulson
on.
said.
Yeah.
He was like, I watched Doctor Strange.
Exactly.
I know.
I know what's going on with Stephen Strange. Okay, guys?
I know everything.
It's everything. But no, so something happened that I've been wanting to happen all season. Elena and Max romance finally.
Yo-Yo Mac!
Yo-Yo Ma! We discussed this before the show, Tatiana Hullender.
Yo-Yo Mac, it's just clearer.
It's so much better.
Yo-Yo Ma!
Plus, then we
Yo-Yo
can use
Mac.
that tag on Tumblr and not get
really.
Yo-Yo Ma in there.
Really.
Know what
True,
I'm saying?
right, yeah.
I'm thinking of Tumblr
Or just do
right
Mac-Elena.
now.
Mac-Elena.
It's okay.
But no, what happened? But no, Yo-Yo stands up for herself. She's like, yo, you haven't called me, you haven't said anything to me. I was like, ooh, this is my girlfriend? I would be scared, man.
Seriously, she's the strong, independent woman right
Like,
there. She's
damn.
like, I'm not gonna take none of that. You don't call me, I don't interested in you. I don't think so. I'm out.
And she held out all the way to the episode until he was just basically like, come here, girl. Wham! I was like,
And even then, like, and then we don't know where that's going, really. You know, she was like, all right, that's a step up.
Yeah, I had always thought that they had already gotten together a couple of times now. So it was like, oh wait, they're just having the first kiss now. I thought they had already done that.
I feel like it's like they've gotten close, but it's never really. He never closed the deal.
Right.
True.
Yeah, he never sealed that.
And now she's like, you want this? Put a ring on it.
yo, okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Clement, it's another Clement response. I gotta say this. Mac is a good-looking guy, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a good-looking guy, so I'm not sure why Elena wouldn't want to get with that.
Of course she wanted it, but he wasn't stepping up. So she's like, am I supposed to be doing everything around here?
All right.
She can't have a wussy guy.
Right,
She needs a guy that will stand up too.
Okay, another Clement plea, okay? No, okay, non-Marvel related thing. Gentlemen out there, if you have a girl that you like, step up and tell her how you feel,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
We got two ladies here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
listen.
And it's not
learn from
about
Mac's
sexism or
mistakes.
gender roles,
Really?
but if someone else
Right.
isn't doing it, then you need to do it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Elena was very clear in
Right.
earlier episodes about her
Right.
feelings.
Yes.
Right.
So he was the only one not being
Yeah,
clear.
and just to be clear, guys, we got a lot of stuff happening. We got a lot of things going on. If you are interested, come and say you are interested. Don't be like, well, maybe we could. It's like, no,
Right.
I
'Cause
don't
you snooze, you lose.
I don't
You
got
snooze,
time
you
for that.
lose.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm busy.
All right, y'all. Back to Marvel World.
to Marvel.
Okay,
Less
back to Marvel World.
romance.
Yo, Elena stood out in this episode. That slow-mo
Yes.
scene
Yeah,
in the
that
warehouse.
was awesome.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out to Mark Kolpak and his
Yeah.
VXX crew. That was an amazing scene.
Yes.
I literally was just like, what is going on?
It was like the mannequin challenge.
Like, hey, I'm running.
But yeah, it was like some
yes.
Quicksilver action.
that's what I
Yeah,
was
it
thinking.
was
great.
exactly
I was
like that.
this is totally Days of Future Past Quicksilver
Right.
scene right
Right.
here. This is awesome. This
It
is
was
beautiful.
so good. And just that part where she had the blood, you saw the blood come out of it.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, and then Coulson just holding
Switching
the
the
gun.
gun.
I
Oh,
was just
like,
like, yeah, all right, get funky.
Go yo-yo.
Go
yo-yo.
Which we got more yo-yos to report on later on in
Yes.
the episode. So we got more stuff to talk about, but I want to just talk about Mason's super suit.
Yes. Like
Yes.
it looks kind of a little bit like Cap's suit. Just
Yeah.
A little
like,
bit.
Like
I
I'm
mean,
getting hints of Cap in
You
there.
definitely get that TV verse Captain America vibe.
Yeah.
And what's what he is, right? He's the Patriot.
Right,
So
he's
that's like-
Patriot.
Yeah.
You know, like,
So I'm
he
definitely
already
like,
is kind of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's always been these really subtle hints throughout the show, but this was just like that looks very much like, what was it? Winter Soldier suit right there. Like that's very Cap. That's
Yeah.
very Cap.
And
Yeah.
but it was also a great, like, he's just really good at PR, right? Like, it's a great
Yeah.
PR move to come out in that suit. Like,
Absolutely.
you know I'm a hero.
Yeah.
My
Right.
suit proves it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
listen to me when I talk.
And he
This
looked,
is
he
my
looked pretty
brand.
good. And that scene
Yeah.
where he came in, he was just like, wham! And I was like, woo! Jeffrey Mace! Get down with your bad self.
And
Like, it was
honestly,
so
I almost
good.
forgot that he was being a little butt last episode.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But
Just
I
a
gotta
little.
say about Mace though, he seems untrustworthy, and there's a part of me that does not trust him.
Exactly.
I feel
But
like
I like him.
Yeah, like I feel like we're gonna get like a flashback episode or something that explains him more. Because at the moment
Agreed.
it's like, there's clearly some like backstory stuff happening that we're
Right.
not aware of. So I'm like,
That scene
Who
between
are
him
you?
and Coulson,
yes.
I was like, woo!
Yeah,
Like,
I love that the
yeah.
cards were finally on the table with
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, she like blackmailed me and I'm trying to take care of this that you said for me to take care of. So I'm glad that a lot of cards were put on the table this episode.
Right.
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
like that.
Because a team
Right.
that trusts is a team that triumphs.
Triumphs.
There you go.
I like
So-
the guy at the end of there is just like, yes, the team that triumphs. Got it, director.
You know it.
It's like,
I've heard it a
I was like,
lot.
I did that at work today. I and one of my coworkers was like, hey guys, a team that trusts, a team that triumphs. I was like, they're like, Clement, you gotta get out of the Marvel world. I was like, hey,
At least
Never.
they recognized it.
damn right, because of
Marvel
Clement's
world.
after show.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
and the after show. Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, we got more to talk about. So, guys, I'm sad.
You're sad?
Where did Ghost Rider Eli go?
You know it's gonna come back.
Of course
We're
they're
gonna
gonna come back.
find them.
Unless there's a dead body, they can always come back, and even then,
Yeah.
they
Like,
can always
look
come
at
back.
that.
I mean,
so
did they get
sad.
sucked into the other dimension?
Yeah,
though?
but
well,
he
it's
let
like-
go of the chain.
Yeah.
But you
Like,
know,
I know, but
he's in
still.
a Doctor Strange dimension
Yeah.
there somewhere with Wasp or
I
something.
just the only thing that I don't want is like I don't want there to be a further confrontation or like the
Right.
complete that we don't see.
Right.
You know, like we
Right.
want to know what's going on with
Well,
him.
again, I
So.
think there's probably, if they do come back and we don't see it, there's probably going to be then a flashback episode like we
Yeah.
did with Simmons when
Right.
she was on the
Oh,
alien
yeah,
planet.
that'd be super cool if we had an
Yeah.
episode
Yeah.
that was all about that.
Yeah. So I could very easily see that happening because that was the best episode ever.
really
it was so like Coulson couldn't even believe when he let go of the chain.
I know.
And Coulson was actually trying to help Robbie,
Yeah.
regardless of what happened between them in the past.
Right. I have to say that I was surprised how the Robbie situation turned out. You know, from last week, he goes to Mac and says, like, I've got one more. You know?
Yeah.
And so I thought that they were going to do, like, their own little side
too.
thing.
Yeah, I thought that too.
And then right at the start from the episode, it was like, all right, we're going to get Robbie in on this. We're going to get that in. I was like, oh, so he
Oh,
meant
yeah.
the whole team. He didn't
Yeah.
just mean Mac.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
like the little talk that they had, like, right at the beginning where Mac was like, you know, I get what's driving you now.
Yeah.
Like, I felt that. That's scary, man.
Yeah, he gets it. But Mac
And he's
is
like
also
the only person that can get it.
Right.
And it was cool to have that little bit of bonding there. I like that.
And I think that kind of affected Mac for a little bit of the better and worse, if I'm being honest, because he got really big attitude with Mace in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Did you guys realize that?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was just, I was like, ooh.
He was still
Yeah.
suffering. He was still definitely suffering some after effects.
And I
Yes.
think that probably tied in with how he then handled Yo-Yo because he's like, I felt that kind of rage now. I don't feel that with you. I don't want to feel that kind of rage. Let's make this happen, please.
Hey, rage and love is not good, y'all.
Right.
Listen to them. All right. So yeah, that was sad. But the biggest part of the episode,
Oh my God.
go. Ada's gone off the deep end, y'all.
Yeah.
That was like a
Like,
Yeah, but when we
Sharp.
as soon as we saw her
Like-
messing with the brain, I'm like, oh.
I was like, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I was like,
And,
does it ever end well? Does A's eyes ever end
Right.
well?
Right,
Ever?
like-
Every time we
Ever?
learned that we should stop using technology so much.
Really?
And every
Like-
time we keep using it more.
Like,
No.
okay, the whole AI gone wrong storyline, it's a dead and beaten path.
Right.
We all know this.
I'm hoping that it's like a switch. Like at the end, it's like, oh no, I'm actually doing this because I'm stopping the world from dying or something
Right,
like that.
I do hope that there's
Right.
a way to pull her back. I don't want it to
Maybe.
end
because
with
I really
just-
like her.
I like
like
Ada,
her.
but like, don't mess with May.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
okay,
Yeah,
like literally,
definitely,
I was like,
definitely.
the guy was going to the door, I was like, no, dude, don't open the freaking door.
Right.
Like, don't go to the door. And next thing you know, oh wait, there's Ada. Oh, crap,
You
he's
did.
gonna
So,
die.
You
Did
did.
Ada create her own AI that's
That's
May?
that's what I'm
That's
thinking.
the,
That's
like-
what that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
everybody's thinking.
And that's why I'm like, May Coulson's finally happening, and it's not actually
Oh,
May.
oh my God! If it happens without May,
I know.
Oh
I would
no!
just lose
I
my
would-
mind.
Oh
I was like,
God!
how could
That would be
no.
worse than Fringe. I can't
I know,
do this.
right? That would be so bad.
Well
That
done.
would be so bad. It was like, no, this ship cannot sail.
He better realize it's not her. He better realize
Like-
it's not her.
Yeah, I mean, but the question is, how long has it not been May?
Well,
It can only have been like one episode,
Well,
right?
Brittany-
Like, one would hope. If it's
Yeah.
not, then it's gonna be like,
Because I think it's the book that inspired Ada to
yes.
Well,
make
obviously.
Like I have said from the beginning, as soon as we saw that book has an agenda.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
that book definitely
Right.
wants people to do things, and it lies. Like
Right.
it straight up lies, because it lied to what's his face that was making the
Yeah, and it changes its language for every
Yeah.
person.
Right.
So it like
Yeah.
it has its own plan that it wants to have happen, and it's like it'll give you the information to make that happen, but lie to you enough so that you'll
Right.
do it.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
this book. Thinking books are dangerous.
Maybe that's what, I mean, I know you guys said it was blank because they're in the other dimension, but maybe it was blank because they're too pure of heart and they wouldn't be corrupted.
You're living too much in the Disney World. You're living too much in
I'm
Disney
sorry,
World.
who owns Marvel?
Okay, I know this. Whoa. Okay, wait. Clement, stop in the show.
Yes.
No more
And
shade.
ABC,
I said this last week. This is an anti-shade zone. Okay? Clement is
You
not
win.
big on shade.
win.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyways, but it's an interesting fact. So Brittany Stevens in our chat says that she thinks that May was replaced when she was sent to pick up Ada.
Oh.
That makes sense.
That makes
But
total
why
sense.
was she in a bathrobe?
Don't know. But
Maybe she was woken up out of her sleep to go pick
I don't know. But when I saw it, I was like, no! I was like, wait. I went in my Eddie Murphy mode. I was
Yeah.
like, everybody relax. What is going on?
Yeah.
Like that really
Like,
got to do it.
seriously, because I was like, okay, I saw the foot. I'm like, okay, it's a person. Obviously, we know because the guy opened it. I'm like, there's a person in there. Like, what person are they? Like, bloody and dead? Is she taking
Right.
apart for parts or something? And then it was May. I was like, May.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Like I was
definitely
what?
not expecting.
I was not expecting
right.
May.
I knew something was going to happen to May because Twitter was like something about May, and I was like, oh no. But then
No.
even at that moment, we got to that scene, and I still was not expecting
Right.
to be May.
I was like, May Coulson is happening. What's gonna go wrong?
And that was
What
gonna
is
be my
gonna
next
go
point. I
wrong?
was like, no more for Linda. He's got to know that.
yeah. I mean, she's not like dead though. Felinda
know.
will still happen.
Yeah,
She'll
but
just
it
be
will be
mighty
like,
annoyed when
really?
she gets back
Be
and
like,
be like, really,
how did you
Colson?
not know it was me?
Really? Yeah.
We have more to
You
talk
started
about.
sailing this ship without me? How dare you?
We have more to talk about. So the last part of our S.H.I.E.L.D. recap. So officially, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. L&D will premiere January 10th, 2017. I'm so happy they're not going on a 2 to 3 month hiatus.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I am a little bugged that they came back for 2 weeks and then went back, but they
But
made
I
up
think
for
that's
it
good
with that.
because it's like, okay, we're spreading out the hiatus a little thinner, so
Yeah.
it's not like as like, and
Right.
now we're waiting for 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been like a month and a half
Look at
if
that
they
poster,
hadn't.
though.
That's a great poster.
That poster is
I mean,
great.
Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah, and
love
with
that
May
poster.
just
with just May.
standing
Guys,
out.
the
It's like,
post copy on the Facebook page when they posted this was like, "May we show you the new picture?" I was like, "No, that is not how you do that." I work in social media. That is not funny. But
Oh, yes.
so January
Yes.
10th, LMD.
Yes, but something I want to point out, just some line that I just love so much was Fitz's thing about clowns in the dark with knives. I'm like, what happened to you as a child, boy? Like, what happened? Why that specifically?
What the hell?
Like,
Okay.
what movie did your older brother make you watch? Because I have a couple things that
Stephen
I...
King's
right?
It?
I was going to
Really?
say, is that what it is?
Really?
Is that the problem?
Yeah. All right. So, guys, it's time for TV verse. So, on the heels of our S.H.I.E.L.D. recap, Yo-Yo is officially getting her own digital web series,
Yes.
and I'm absolutely ecstatic about this.
Yes.
So this will be premiering actually next Tuesday,
I
December
know, I'm
13th.
so excited.
Now, is it going to be like live action or is it animated?
It's live action.
Yes.
It's live action. It's going to be on abcgo.com on the website. It's
Okay.
going to be on ABC's mobile app and Marvel.com.
And how many episodes is it?
I think it's 6 episodes.
6 episodes.
Okay.
So-
And coming out like every day?
Every week.
Every week.
Every week. So
That's
it's
not-
going to be 3 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Kind of how they're doing Vixen with CW,
yeah.
but it's going to be live action.
Okay.
So
I
it's
am
like
so down for that because
Yeah.
Yo-Yo
I mean, she
is
deserves
boss.
a lot more spotlight.
I mean, she
so.
really does. I mean, she's such a character that has depth that we have not gone into in the show.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah.
And they have the perfect opportunity with all of her little shenanigans over the season. between the
Really?
seasons. I
Really?
just wonder if there's going to be other cameos because it would be awesome. We know that Daisy was working with her.
Yeah.
Right.
At some point, so it would be awesome to see Chloe Bennett in there just once because we
Now-
don't
And
want
that's
her
what
to
it's
take
gonna come back on.
focus away.
Now, is
you
this
know,
series
but-
going to be a flashback series or is it going to be like a continuing series?
Well, from the brief stuff that I've read this morning, that they're saying it's going to take place between 3
Right.
and 4.
Okay.
So it won't
So
be like
right between.
flashbacks,
Right.
Yeah.
but it will be before the season.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm actually surprised that they're actually going this way because I thought that tag that Ariel was talking about was going to be something Inhumans related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I'm on social and I'm checking and I'm like, oh my God, it's going to Yo-Yo series?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
They finally realized what they have.
Right.
And this
Yes.
is actually a
It
good
could
move.
also tie back to Inhumans though because she
Right.
does do work with
Right.
them.
Yes.
She is Inhuman,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
could.
You know.
I
I was
like
thinking
that.
more Royal Family, but yeah. So guys.
Oh, right, I see what
There
you're
are
saying.
so many
But I guess
spin-offs
because
of
they
Marvel
don't
now.
have anything, right? No foundation to build that.
Right.
So.
Yeah. There are
But, yeah.
so many Marvel spin-offs now, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
seriously.
speaking of spin-offs.
So many spin-offs.
So I want to have a short discussion. Do you think that a Ghost Rider spinoff is going to happen?
It has to happen.
I want it to. I mean, we only skim the surface with
Yeah.
Robbie
Yeah.
in the show. I mean,
Totally.
we need something like Daredevil that goes
Yeah.
into his backstory, goes into his family life, seeing him deal with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and
Right.
you're never going to have a fully satisfying conclusion for such a big story
Yeah.
Right.
on someone else's show.
Right.
Yes.
And I feel like they need to have this, especially because you have Felipe Smith and you have Trav
Yeah.
Moore, the two guys that created Robbie.
Yeah.
So they could be consultants on the show
Right.
if the spinoff would happen.
And the comic has just started up again. You know,
Right.
it's the perfect opportunity for it.
Exactly.
Plus, there are so few Marvel heroes who are Latino. You know,
Exactly.
like now we've got Yo-Yo, right?
Right.
And we have Robbie, so
Yeah.
why
Right.
not take advantage of that?
Right, and
Yes.
we also have other Latin Marvel characters, like we have Luis and Ant-Man. You know, we had, God rest his soul, Maximiliano Hernandez, who died in Captain America: Winter Soldier, which I'm
Yes,
still happy about.
I feel so
whatever.
represented right now. This is great.
See, you know how I get down,
I don't even need
Tatiana.
more. I'm done.
You know how I get down. But
Anyway,
I want to see this happen.
Tatiana.
But I don't want to see it on ABC.
No,
No,
yeah,
I
I think
wanna
it should be
see
Netflix.
It needs to be a little bit more
It
violent.
needs to be dark. It needs
Yeah,
to be.
or I guess
gritty.
Yeah.
Hulu could do an original series or
Yeah.
Amazon.
Well,
Yeah.
Hulu's got Runaways now, so
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But like,
Which
I
I'm so
wanna see
looking
that.
forward to that. I'm so
Oh,
looking
hell
forward
yeah.
to that.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah,
Let's keep
make
going.
Ghost Rider happen. I don't know.
Yes.
Hashtag Ride the Vengeance. Hashtag Ride.
Hashtag spinoff or no, there will be vengeance.
There you
Okay, let's keep on going, guys. So we got a little bit more Inhuman news today. So Scott Buck will be the showrunner for Inhumans.
Yeah.
So he's currently the showrunner on Marvel's Iron Fist.
And he did Dexter.
And he did Dexter.
And Nikita.
And 6 Feet Under.
That's what I was going to
So-
He did Nikita too?
He did Nikita.
Yeah, he did
Oh,
Nikita.
so he's really good at sort of
He's
like creating
really good.
tension.
Yeah.
You know,
Lot of
the last
action
season of
stuff.
Dexter was kind of terrible, but before that, it was awesome.
Right.
So.
And
Like-
he has a lot of experience with
Yeah.
doing like high action stuff like Nikita. There was like so much high action in Nikita, but also
Right.
good drama.
Right.
So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I see it. I totally
think
see
this
it.
is going to be good. I'm surprised that they're going to have them working back to back because Iron Fist drops in March, and then this is the first 2 episodes are going to drop in IMAX in the summer.
Right.
So
he must love his job.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff Loeb must love him to give
Right.
him a job like that back to back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this. We got some big news over the weekend, which I was not informed of previously.
Oh.
Luke Cage was renewed for season 2.
Yes.
Thank God.
I
That
so
would've been
like it was a
ridiculous if it
foregone
hadn't.
conclusion,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm very happy about this.
Yeah.
I want to get down to more bulletproof love. You know?
Yes, you
like,
do.
Yeah,
Get
damn
down
right.
and funky.
This is the company saying, get funky with Clement.
Yes.
Get funky. All right, get funky.
I'm getting funky.
All right.
Yeah, I really can't wait
Bulletproof
for season
funky.
2. It's going to come obviously after Defenders and whatnot, after
Yeah.
after
Right.
what, Jessica Jones season 2. But,
Yeah.
Totally.
But it's coming, and that's important.
Right.
Yes.
Guys, I'm so excited. Guys, if you have any comments, comment on the YouTube stream. Hashtag Agents of Marvel.
Yeah.
We want to
Tweet
hear what
us
you're talking
also.
about that. Damn right, we wanted to hear what you're saying. Hey, it's not a curse
It's
word.
barely
Damn,
a
it's not a
It's barely
curse
a
word.
curse word. It's fine.
All right. So last part. Guys, this new Legion trailer that dropped earlier this
Yeah.
week. It's a little bit more succinct and you understand what's
Exactly.
going on. I know it's not related to the MCU, but it's a little bit more clear
Right.
now what's
Yeah.
going
I still
on.
don't know who this lady is, but at least I know that she's trying to make David, is that his name?
David Haller.
Yeah, David Haller
Yeah.
see like the actual truth of his surroundings,
Right.
what's going on with him.
It's a little clearer and a little less clear. It's a little. It's very.
It's still out there.
Right.
still very
But my
weird.
understanding
Right.
is that it's a man who's been told all his life that he's insane, or
Right.
that he's in a mental
Yeah.
institution, and he's finally learning from someone else or from some friendly people that actually the things that you think you've imagined are real,
Right.
and people are after you.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's the son of Charles Xavier. So,
Right.
like, I expect it to be a little bit non-linear
Yeah.
because it's Noah Hawley doing from Fargo doing the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, but
and it's
he's
FX,
great. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's
Fargo
like
is great. So
Fargo
it's
is
like, yeah.
guys. If you have not seen Fargo, watch Fargo.
So yeah, so I expect quality.
Right, and it's I expect I have a lot of high expectations for this
Yeah,
show.
I guess my only because it's Charles Xavier's son. My only question is like,
how it's gonna tie in.
yeah, how it's gonna tie in, and also what does this tell us about X-Men's future? Because it's obviously the future
Right.
of.
Yeah.
So like, clearly they're not known as X-Men right now. You know,
Right.
it's gotten to a situation where you could make someone think they're just crazy and not a mutant.
Right.
Right.
So
Who knows?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna get to Movieverse to
Yeah.
talk about one of the biggest things of our program tonight, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 #2 trailer release, guys. Oh
I have been
my
looking forward
God.
to this.
Dude.
Since the trailer dropped, I've been like, oh, I
No, I'm
cannot
just
wait
kidding,
till
Bob.
Wednesday so I can talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. I am so excited.
I love how they opened it up where it's just you want the characters. You have Rocket and
Yes.
Groot, and he's like, okay, don't push this button. He's like, okay, I'm
I'm
Groot.
Groot. I'm
Groot.
Groot.
I'm Groot. No!
I mean,
so
I
perfect.
guess it is. It's actually like I guess if I'm just thinking about it logically, it's like it makes sense because he's a baby right now.
Yeah.
So
Right.
obviously, even though other Groot, old Groot, whatever, fully understands what's going on.
Right.
He just says, "I am Groot." This baby Groot is still like, "I am Groot." Like, is what
I'm
you're
Groot.
saying? I am Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He doesn't
It was
fully comprehend
so
everything
good.
yet.
I love the trailer because once again I have no idea what the plot is, which I don't want to know.
Right.
All I know is that the characters are amazing and also funny, and Baby Groot is the best thing to ever happen. I just
Right.
I do love that
you know
tag though with
What?
with Star-Lord and Gamora.
yes.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
And
So good.
Drax, of course.
Yes.
Right.
Being
Drax.
the ever-present shipper of them.
Yeah. I
Yes.
like the fact that they finally introduced Mantis in the trailer.
Yeah.
Pon Clementiev is going to steal this role from everything that I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see how they're going to take her from the comics and adapt her to the movies.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they're also continuing the 70s music too.
Yes.
They had Fox on the Run by the Swede in there as the soundtrack. I was like, yes, this
Like
is
I'm
so
almost
good.
looking forward to the Volume 2 soundtrack
Yeah.
as much
Yeah.
as I
Me
am the
too.
movie itself.
Absolutely. I mean,
Like,
now what I want to know is it still not Dwayne? Is it still Vin Diesel doing the voice
it's
of
still
Groot?
Vin
Yes.
Diesel.
Yes.
It's still
Look
Vin
at
Diesel.
that talent.
Guys, the talent in this film. Let's talk about the talent. Kurt Russell is Ego. You have, of course, Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
You have Zoe as Gamora.
Yep.
You have Vin Diesel back. You have Bradley Cooper back. Palm Clement J and then you have Elizabeth Debicki as Aisha. If you did not see her in what is it, the Henry Cavill movie that came out last year?
I'm gonna say Man from U.N.C.L.E. But
Yeah, Man from U.N.C.L.E. She was the villain from Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh,
And she
okay,
was
okay.
actually one of the best parts of the movie. So she's going to be a very good villain for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
but I'm
definitely
excited.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
Like,
But-
I just love this trailer so much. I just love it, love it, love it. 'Cause
I love
it's
it.
like all you're seeing is these characters interacting, which is all I ever wanted to see. I mean, as soon as I heard Guardians of the
Right,
Galaxy
you
2, I
knew
was
you
like,
were in.
I am in. Oh, now there's a poster. I'm in. Here's a teaser. I am in. Here's a trailer. I am in.
It was
I am in. You don't
great.
need to show
All
me
I need to
anymore.
see now is what's going on with Ego, the Living Planet. Like I just
Oh,
want.
I know some things, but I
Yes.
can't talk about it
Do you
here.
see? This is so unfair and rude.
He knows things.
Comic-Con.
He knows
I see
things.
that. You can't talk about things you heard at Comic-Con.
Well,
You can't
we
talk about
have
things
we
that
have
I can
Master of the
look
Lizards,
up.
and I don't want James Gunn emailing me and being like, "Yo, Clement, what's going on with
Okay,
this? Why does this
so
spoil
it's
this?"
still secret things that you
It's
learned at
still
Comic-Con.
secret.
That's
So,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I know how you get your
So
information.
down
Yeah.
Clement. All right, we're gonna move on because we got more to talk about.
All right.
So on the heels of the Guardians news, Groot versus Hulk.
Yes.
So Vin Diesel is basically going
on
press
record.
this week and basically saying, his quote is, "I know somewhere in the universe you're gonna see Groot and Hulk battle. You can write it somewhere. You're gonna see that poster, Groot versus Hulk." I want to see this.
Now, is it going to be the baby Groot or is it going to be full-grown Groot?
I mean,
I don't want it to be baby
Because
Groot.
baby Groot could totally defeat Hulk just by cuting him into not being angry
Or
anymore.
being angry. In the trailer, it was like,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
He's got some power in him.
He's like, great.
It's got to be Infinity War that that's going to happen.
I want to
So
go
I
to
feel like-
WrestleMania stage. I don't want to
I
see
mean,
this.
because they're not these aren't two people that are going to talk out their problems. Like,
Right.
somebody's going to do something silly. He's going to like trip and fall, and that's
Right.
going to piss him off, and they're going to start fighting, and they're just going to be going at it, and then Rocket's going to be coming and going, "What are you guys doing?"
How would you stop a fight between
I just
Groot
want to
and
see it.
Hulk?
I am Groot. Hulk is the strongest there is. I am Groot. I am Groot.
Hulk smash!
Oh my God.
Then it just goes at it.
I mean,
I
but
love
honestly,
that.
like the problem for me is that, and I know that Hulk would probably win, but it's really Vin Diesel who is Groot, and Mark Ruffalo who is the Hulk.
Yeah, because if we think about it, Vin Diesel would smack the
definitely put my money on Vin Diesel.
I mean,
I'll
real
wait, I
life.
don't know.
But we're talking about the Marvel
I know.
Cinematic Universe.
I know, but when I'm gonna be watching that fight, I'm just gonna be like,
it's
who
not
is their
realistic.
who is their inner human really?
Exactly.
Who is it? So instead of their spirit animal, their spirit human.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. They're
It's so
spirit
good.
human.
Like, I can't wait for it.
Yes.
So the next biggest part of the movie verse, and we're gonna wrap it up. The Spider-Man Homecoming trailer will launch tomorrow on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Guys, I had tears in my eyes this morning when I got the confirmation.
Yeah.
I had tears, like, I didn't even know why I was crying. I was just like, oh my
so
God,
excited.
it's happening.
Happy
I'm so happy. And we got a new logo
Yeah.
finally.
I did not cry, but I do love this logo. Okay, you know what, you guys? Ever since the there was that picture that came out where they were like looking all Breakfast Clubby,
Yeah.
but they were also looking all like Spider-Man loves Mary Jane.
Right.
And that's what this makes me think of when
Yeah.
I see this. I'm like, I see that like high school vibe. I just can't
Totally.
wait.
Yes.
If this trailer is anything like what they did at Comic-Con, like the whole John Hughes vibe that
Yeah.
they showed, this trailer is going to earn major views.
Yeah.
It might rival Guardians.
Yeah. Now I'm really excited about this because I think we're finally going to see Peter being a teenager dealing with these things.
Yeah.
We got
Right.
a hint of it with the Andrew Garfield stuff where he was a little bit teenager, in high school.
But
stuff.
it was
Yeah.
like
But,
the plot was taken from the original Spider-Man
Right.
movie,
Yeah.
so it still didn't.
So
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I want to see him dealing with teenage stuff. I want him to deal with being a superhero and a teenager in high school,
Yeah.
going through puberty with Spider-Man superpower.
Right.
Right.
Like, I want to see that.
We're gonna see that. We're gonna see a lot of that.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of stuff about crushes with Liz Allen.
Yeah.
From what I remember, the trailer was 6 months ago, but still, like, I am jazzed to see this. And web wings, guys. We
That
got
was
freaking
awesome.
web wings.
Yes.
Like, I was just like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, that's the feels.
Like
Yes.
you definitely know that it's a movie that's gonna hit like all your like fan spots.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Like, it already
So,
has, and the trailer
yeah.
hasn't even come out
I
yet.
feel like they're starting to now realize if they have people that are fans of the original stuff making this new stuff, the fans are going to be happy.
Right. And
Right.
it's gonna speak to you
Yeah,
on like on a
because-
peer level, if you
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the people that are fans of this want to do it justice. So they put really everything into it and they're not cutting any corners.
Right.
And they're doing what they themselves would want to see. which is so nice.
I'm so happy. Like it's been a long time coming. I know we got him in Civil War, but it was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to finally see this. In the trailer, and the copy on social was just like, Spider-Man comes on tomorrow. I was like, damn right he does, because it's about freaking time.
He is really coming home to Marvel.
Spider-Man Homecoming!
Yeah.
Like, okay, the logo's gone, but it's Spider-Man Homecoming. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into
we have some
comic
comments.
first. So it's not a comic like I said last week, but we have official confirmation. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is dropping next year, late 2017. I am happy. That trailer made me want to buy a PS4. Like I was like, hey, babe, can you buy me a PS4 because Marvel. Like this is happening. Reasons. I need the game right now.
All right.
Yeah, it was like Infinity
So now
Stone.
we know Clement can't buy himself a PS4.
True.
Whoa!
Well,
Whoa!
Santa is coming to town.
Flag on the play! Flag on the play! That was not cool.
Sorry.
That was not cool. Damn!
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! That is not
I'm sorry.
cool.
Forgive me, audience members. Don't cry. No, but I'm very excited. And you guys should let us know what team ups you want to see, or battles you want to see, whatnot, versus on #Agents of Marvel or in the chat.
Right, I'm excited about this. Like, that teaser that they dropped, the Infinity Stones are gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
Ryu has the Infinity Stone, the Purple Power Stone. I was like, Iron Man and Captain Marvel has a cape. I'm like, what is going on?
I
This
just
looks
like
good.
seeing Captain Marvel.
Come on,
No.
guys. I've had a Brie
We
Larson
need
doing
more of
it.
that.
Like,
I'm
exactly.
ready to see some MCU Captain Marvel
Yep.
stuff. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to just smack people and just be like, hey, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. All right.
no Shazam. This is not DC. Anyways.
Well, maybe
Well,
not
goodbye.
everyone knows
I have been
obscure
kicked
DC
out.
characters.
Excuse
God.
me. Excuse me.
Anyway.
No.
I have now been
Anyways.
shunned. Shame.
Shame. Exactly.
Shame. Anyways.
But there were comics that you could have read today, or that you maybe should read.
Yep.
This
So
week.
this week's comic releases, we're gonna get on to it. So Clone Conspiracy #3.
Yeah, Clone Conspiracy is really heating up. It's really
Yeah.
it's emotional and also very confusing.
Yeah.
But if you love reading all the different Spider comics, this is it is like a really satisfying way of tying it together.
Yeah. Totally.
And I will say there was like the twist at the end of this one. I was like, oh, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Right.
but the interesting thing is going to be seeing whether what decisions Peter makes. That's what we want to
and
know.
if it sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I was like,
Oh,
what the
that
hell?
would be. I didn't even think about that. I
Right.
didn't even think about that.
I was just like-
I didn't think that. Now I'm.
Like, I was like,
now my mind is
what?
blown. Now my
That
mind
was
is
my
blown.
reaction.
Also, Nova #1.
Yes.
Was super cute. Like,
And the return of Richard Rider.
yes.
Finally.
See, finally, for me, I'm a baby. I'm a Marvel baby, so I didn't know who that was. So when I read the description, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. But then actually reading it, I fell in love with him immediately. Like a really great characterization in such a short amount of time. And of course, why are you looking at me like this?
listening to you.
Okay. And of course, seeing Sam get to speak Spanish, and just seeing him in his environment, seeing our Nova in his environment was really,
Right.
yeah, it was really refreshing. And I really felt like I got to know him outside of Champions and
Yeah.
outside of Avengers. Et cetera.
Totally. And I'm happy. Another comic that I didn't get to put in there, Unworthy Thor.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
seems a very
Right.
interesting
It's like a 6-parter. Or
Yeah,
5,
I
yeah.
think
So
it's
it's
a-
like a really contained story. But
Yeah.
if you're missing your Thor, then
Like I am.
Yeah.
I need some more Chris Hemsworth in my life.
Your Thor
Then
fix.
it's-
This
then it's
drink,
a
I
really
like
great-
it. I
It's a
know.
really great character character, what do you want to call it? Sketch, if you
Yeah.
will, by the same by the same writer.
Right.
So he's really got both sides of the Thor coin, if you
Yeah.
will.
It's dope. So we're gonna get into Hero Villain of the Week.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw it to Tatiana first.
Oh, good, because I'm going to say Yo-Yo. It's my hero.
I didn't think you were gonna say Yo-Yo.
You didn't
but-
think I was going to say Yo-Yo?
Nope.
Of course. All right,
Well,
well, whatever. I'm
clearly we
super
don't know each
excited. Exactly. Y'all don't know.
Hey, Clement
Y'all
knows
don't know who I
everybody,
am.
okay?
But no,
Keep
I'm
going.
so excited. She's been such a great addition to S.H.I.E.L.D., and I love that she's getting spotlight finally. And like I already said, I love seeing my Latinas shine. So
Right.
I'm ready for more of that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Madison.
Well, my hero, and always will be my hero, is my beautiful baby Groot. Baby Groot is my hero and will always be my hero. See?
Oh,
My little baby Groot, isn't he? I am Groot.
See?
whoa! It's gonna get violent in here.
Stop on Baby Groot! Stop on Baby Groot! No, I love Baby Groot.
Safe.
But I'm gonna throw it in my hero villain of the week is going to be Star-Lord.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I want some more Star-Lord in my life.
Okay.
I can't wait for Chris Pratt to come back. I want to see some shit. This is gonna be down. I'm so excited for this trailer movie come back. I just want it. God, I want more Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Something.
I feel like
James Gunn said he wanted to do something. Can't remember what it was now. Oh, Rocket and Groot spinoff.
Yeah.
Rocket and Groot solo movie. James Gunn said it was up to him.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
So
I would love that. Like, I would love all these characters to just be like in a rom-com together, like Full House over here.
but
with
like
all
Star-Lord
them.
and Gamora are already in a rom-com with Drax as like the second lead.
Yes.
Who's just
Talking about pelvic sorcery.
exactly. Yes.
Okay, moving on. Agents fan check-in.
Yes.
So let's see what we got people talking about, guys. So let's see who we have. Andrew's in the comments again. Andrew, what up, bruh? Thank you for being back in there. You got a lot of good comments
You're the
here.
best, Andrew.
We
friend here.
have. Reverse Unicorn says that he needs to catch up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
Reverse,
you do.
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
Yes.
This is such a good season. Like, if for
It's
some reason,
very
if you're
good.
somehow watching this without having seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season, absolutely watch it. Even if you've never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before.
Right.
All you need to know is that Daisy Johnson left the team because she was sad about something. And now there has been a change in management.
Yes.
Go. Watch
Yes.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I gotta say that I routinely hear from people like just saying, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is such a bad show. I'm like, have you not seen it in the last
It's like,
2-3
exactly.
seasons?
That's like just people who only saw like the first half of season
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Who think
Like that first half, okay, I can understand a little bit of the backlash.
Yeah.
But watch the series and actually understand what's going on
Yeah.
before dismissing it.
Yeah, like I remember when the first season was coming out, and people were like, "This needs more supers in it," and I'm like, "If you stuck around, you would have gotten a lot more supers."
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Wait, Tatiana, get on this.
I'm gonna applaud. I'm gonna applaud.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So-
Words are not enough to
Let's see
convey.
what else we got. Bethany Stevens says that Ming-Na Wen and the lady who plays Ada,
Yes.
Mallory Jansen, are
Yeah.
very good actors.
Yes, they
I
are.
definitely agree.
I loved her in Gallivant.
Yeah.
She was so
Everybody
great.
likes her in
Gallivant.
Gallivant.
Oh my God, that's who
Yeah.
she is.
Gallivant
Oh, I
was
love
such
Yeah.
a
her
good
so much.
show. Gallivant was such a good show, guys.
Yeah.
Gallivant was
saying.
good. Yeah, it was.
Also
it
watch
was good.
Galvin on Netflix.
Yes.
Damn right.
Always rewatch it.
So
Bring it
Bethany
back.
Stevens says Ming-Na Wen is pretty much to shield what Tom Cavanaugh is to the Flash.
Oh, I can see
Playing
that.
multiple.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Respect, Bethany. Respect.
Oh, I just thought of something. Now that there's obviously two Mays, are we gonna get another two-way May fight?
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, are we gonna get another one of those?
That's
Another
the
one.
entire reason for the storyline.
No,
Now we
okay,
know.
guys. Like DC's doing their crossovers every year. We have a May versus May fight.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yes, that'd be
Always.
awesome.
Yes.
Let's see what else we got. Danny Mayers asked us, do you all think now that they are doubling down on the LMD storyline that we ever introduce a character like Max Fury? Ooh,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
Wow.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Danny,
As long as they have the
good
the rights
question.
to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on with Marvel and their rights nowadays? But they have a lot more rights than they did
Yeah.
10 years ago. So who knows? I would actually like to see that.
Yeah.
Andrew says, why did you guys get stuck trying to fit laptops on a tiny table? Use them a whole bag.
Where did you think my laptop went?
Damn, Andrew's throwing shade.
I had to sacrifice my laptop for these
Damn,
guys.
all right. I see how it is. Pierre Kelly says, Maddie feels festive and holiday spirit.
Aw,
Hey, we all
yes,
do.
she is.
I am going
Yes,
to
she
continue
is.
to be doing the holiday spirit all through December. Like this isn't the only episode. I'm going
Right.
full Christmas even more each time. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Pierre. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday,
Oh,
my
happy
man.
birthday, Pierre.
Well done. Thank you for being
Well done.
here.
You lived another
Happy
year.
birthday! Madison Brunoehler, give me
Yes.
some. That's a good one.
All right.
All right. So Andrew says he wasn't transmuting his organs into something else. He was actually creating them out of nowhere inside him. Something out
Yeah.
of nothing, breaking the laws of thermodynamics.
Oh, okay, that makes
That's
sense.
answers our question, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But is he really, or is it what Coulson said, that it's actually coming from another dimension?
I think it's another dimension.
I do too.
Right.
There's some freaky stuff going on. Let's see. We talked about Andrew says we talked about the S.H.I.E.L.D. spinoff.
Oh, Bethany Stevens said that she totally said the May versus May thing earlier. Just saying.
Yeah,
All right. All right.
she did. I was like, I just saw it. Shade. Okay. Yo, it wasn't shade, Andrew. We love you, bro. Let's see. One last thing. Ooh, Pierre says he would like to see Chun-Li versus Peggy Carter.
Ooh.
Yes! I want to see that.
That
would
means
be
we have to
awesome.
bring back Peggy Carter.
That would be
That
awesome.
means Agent Carter must live.
She knows her worth. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, so that's going to be all that we have for today at Agents of Marvel. Guys, thank you so much for spending time joining us today, especially with the holidays going on. We're going to be on a 2-week break until we come back to New Year because there's going to be a lot of Marvel news going on. So we'll have a show next week, but the following 2 weeks after that, we're going to be on a Christmas break. Just want to throw it out there, let you know. Keep us in your hearts or in your thoughts because we're going to have a lot of stuff going on, especially with the Spider-Man trailer dropping tomorrow.
Pray for us with all these trailers.
Damn right. Trailer Rogue One comes out next week where you actually get to see it in Dolby, surround sound and everything. But guys, that's going to be it for our show. Thank you for joining us, and we want to see where everybody is on social. Madison, where can we find you on social?
You can find me at youtube.com/Maddie to the Max or Maddie to the Max on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and a bunch of other things, but mainly YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with me during those 2 weeks where we're gone, you can find me at youtube.com/Maddie to the Max. Plugging.
And Tatiana Hullender.
Wow. Well, you can find me at Marcella's Ear on Twitter, and then you can ask me where to find me elsewhere, but I'm always writing stuff for the Marvel Report and the Flash podcast.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep. And you guys, you can follow me at Clement Bryant on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook talking about everything marketing and Marvel. Double M's. It's going to be great. So remember, show next week. The following couple weeks, we're going to be off the air. Just for the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. We hope to see you back. And comment #Agents of Marvel and in the stream during the week. We want to see what you guys are going to say, particularly about Spider-Man and Guardians.
Yes.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for our show. Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of the week.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy holidays.